Hi, my name is Roy Ragland with Homes by Chris. Today we're going to talk about a few things at the beginning of construction on a home, such as putting in our footers, putting in our foundation, doing damp proofing, and then on to ground rough plumbing. On the footing process, the first thing that we do in putting the foundation in is we put in the footers. The footers are usually, depending upon our wall, 16 to 18 inches wide. After we pulled our footers, the next day we actually come in and set up our foundation walls, get everything all square, get our jumps down on how our foundation lays out. The house that we're in today actually is a walkout. After that, we'll pour the walls, and then we'll strip those walls, and then the next step is ground rough plumbing. At the ground rough plumbing stage, what we're doing is setting up the plumbing for the entire house. The reason we call it the ground rough, because it's the plumbing actually setting in the rough part of our basement. So we take a look at our plans and we analyze where all our bathrooms and everything is coming down in the house. You'll look over here and you'll see some stacks. This is a stack where we bring down wastewater from the upper 2 floors of this particular house. We also happen to be standing in the basement, and you can see we have some plumbing roughed here, and this is roughed in for a full bath. This being the shower tub, that being the stool, and that being for the vanity. All these lines connect and they go and we tie into our sanitary sewer. The other thing that we do in the ground rough, we'll actually run our main water line underground, and we have that comes up. The next step that we're looking at here is we would come in, our concrete guy, and we'll actually pour the basement floor. So there'll be concrete poured all over the top of all of this plumbing. I'm going to talk briefly about damp proofing on the outside of our foundation and the drain tile that we install. All this is an effort to keep your foundation dry. If you look here on the side of the wall, you'll see where we've put some black damp proofing up. Then we backfill this area with dirt. On below me, you'll see the rock. Underneath that, setting on the drain tile, on the footers, is a perforated drain tile. Then we come in and install the rock. What we're doing here is after we've backfilled the house, the water can come in, hits this, falls down to the bottom, goes through the rock into our perforated drain tile, and drains to daylight.